Hi, welcome to part 15 of Backgammon for complete beginners. Right, in this shorter part I just want to explain one of the rules concerning doubling. This is the last I'll touch on doubling for the time being. I just want to clear this up. And it's something called the Crawford rule. Now, in a match, when a player is 1 point away from reaching the victory target, so in a 5-point match for example, a player reaches 4 points, or in a 9-point match a player reaches 8 points, the next game is called the Crawford game. And in that game, no doubling is allowed. And the reason for this is this. If a player had reached match point, like 1 point away from victory, there'd be nothing to stop the other player from doubling straight away, no matter what, because he'd have nothing to lose. Because when a player is 1 point away, they only need to win that game by a single point, obviously, to win. Whereas the other player, the trailing player, would be more than 1 point behind. He could be, say, supposing one player had 4 points and one player had 2 points, and it was a match to 5. Then the trailing player would need another 3 points to win, whereas the leading player would only need 1. So there would be nothing to stop the trailing player doubling immediately, because he would want to get as many points as he could out of the game, and the leading player, who, although he was 2 points ahead in that situation, he has the advantage, it would be virtually nullified immediately because it would be doubled. So the Crawford game, and the Crawford rule that leads to the Crawford game, states that during that game immediately following one player reaching match point or 1 point away from victory, no doubling takes place. And in that game, the doubling cube itself should be removed from the board completely. Just take it off the board to avoid confusion, to say that this is the Crawford game and there is no doubling. However, after that one and only game is complete, that is the Crawford game, and there is only ever one in a match. When that's complete, in the next game, assuming that the player who was ahead doesn't win of course, the trailing player can double as much as they like. Doubling is back to its normal rules, and the trailing player should double as soon as possible. He can't double on the opening roll, but on his next turn he should double, no matter what. Whatever the position, whatever, he should double, because he has nothing to lose. And that was the cat clawing the door. Cat's not very good at backgammon. I've tried to teach my cat backgammon. Hasn't mastered doubling theory yet, but it's quite good at moving the checkers, although not necessarily going to the rules. That's it then for the Crawford rule.